There ain't gonna be no hats, no meetings. There ain't gonna be no hoodies on and no meetings. There ain't gonna be no phones. I wish you would bring a phone in my meeting. There ain't gonna be no earrings in the meeting. Everybody's gonna look like everybody. A different work ethic, a different want, a different hunger, a different desire, a different need, a different capacity. It's gonna be a different reach. There ain't gonna be no hats, no meetings.
I know y'all heard that, right? And I know you saw that. Shout out to the young man that actually took his hat off. Now, the reason why I'm showing y'all this video is because when I looked in the comments, there were a lot of people saying that, I understand what you're saying, Coach Prime, but you need to practice what you preach. He told everybody, he told the Colorado students who happen to be like 1-13, they have a horrible record. They've been losing for like the past, I don't know, 15, 20 years, I believe. He got in there and basically told them, look, this is the new way of how we're doing things. There's not gonna be any hats, no cell phones. We're gonna have a different approach, a different vibe, and all the other stuff. People in there talking about, well, who are you to say all this and you're wearing a hat, you hypocrite? That is Coach Prime. He has earned the right to wear a hat. Are you trying to tell me that coaches can't wear hats? You haven't even been drafted yet. Nobody's even considering you to be in the league right now on an NFL team, and somebody who knows what they're talking about, who's been down that road, is trying to give you discipline. You see, we live in a world of coddling. People are like, oh, well, Coach Prime, he's a hypocrite. It's called discipline. Everything starts with discipline, and to be honest, that's good coaching. See, a lot of times we get in front of these kids' faces and we allow them to do God knows what just because. And a lot of times we really don't even know why. We just letting them get away with things, and it's just a small thing. Everything starts with a small thing. Before you hop on that football field, before you hop on that tennis court, before you hop on that golf course, before you hop on that basketball court, it's the small things that you have to learn to respect and appreciate in order to get to the big. That's how it walks. That's how it works. And also, you gotta crawl before you walk. Good discipline is the only way of how you're gonna be able to gravitate the kids and get them to see and smell the coffee. If you're sitting there letting them do whatever they wanna do, bring their cell phones to meetings, letting them wear hats and chew gum and do whatever they wanna do, he even went as far as saying earring. Oh no, y'all can't even wear earrings. Don't wear no jewelry here. Everybody's gonna look the same. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That is Coach Prime, the best football player of all time, right next to Tom Brady. He has earned the right to do so, all right? He has earned the right, and to be honest, if he puts on a hat, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be a hat that has something to do with Colorado. And did you know that the merch is blowing out of the waters right now, all because he committed to Colorado? It's blowing out the water. I can guarantee you on that first game, it's gonna be television city. Everybody's gonna tune in just to see what that team does. But besides all that, it goes all the way back to discipline. And the reason why a lot of teams are sorry is A, because of the players, 2, because of the coaching. And when you say coaching has everything to do with off the field as well. You know what I'm saying? It has everything to do with off the field. You coach players and let them know, hey, make sure when you go outside for Thanksgiving, when you have a Christmas break, do not run into these things because there are people and you're on a spotlight. People are watching you. That's all a part of coaching, so let the coach do his thing. It ain't just about when you hop on a court or when you're in action during a game. No, coaching has everything to do with everything. They're low-key like your therapist at the same damn time. So this is good coaching. This is good discipline. I know a lot of you are feeling twisted about it, talking about, well, he's still a hypocrite. You don't get it, do you? Maybe you've never been coached before. Maybe you've never played sports more than 5 years before. I have, and I know what it's like. All right, so man, shout out to Coach Prime, man. He doing his thing, man. This is how you change a culture. And in actuality, to be real, it gives me Coach Carter vibes. Coach Carter came in, told them boys, look, man, y'all gonna have to switch up how y'all do things. Y'all gonna be wearing suits and ties during, but on game days and all that. And Deion Sanders did the same thing at Jackson State. Told them boys, look, man, we wore suits during Florida State. This is how we did things, and we got fined for it if we didn't. You guys will as well. So this is how you change a culture, by starting with the small things. And a lot of times it starts off with image. Image is everything. When you fix you, when you look good, you smell good, or whatever the case may be, when you all looking the same, it gives you brotherhood vibes. When you got somebody coming in with Louis, Gucci, Balenciaga, and another person wearing a tank top and some basketball shorts and some flip-flops, that's offset, period. So good coaching, good discipline, this is what these boys need, and this is what everybody needs if you want to rebuild a culture, especially a winning culture. What are y'all thoughts about this?